Nunew first ever pink ocean at the Full Impact Arena ocean, looks absolutely so beautiful. Nunew worked so hard and went from covering songs in 2021 to becoming a huge artist that has a huge fan base. I'm so proud of him. And of course Zee came to support him, and the thing is that he's always there. Nunew doesn't even need to call him, he's already there. Ia is there watching, and look at his huge smile. He waited for this moment since the beginning, and imagine how proud he is now, seeing Nunew surrounded by this huge crowd. Zee watching Nunew with the biggest smile, cheering for him and singing along, really the best boyfriend ever. Zee for Nunew surely is the one that is a shelter for him, the one that gives you reassurance, comfort and love. So many things to cry over here, Zee holding New's hand, and praising him, but his voice breaking down BC he got so emotional, talking about how proud he's of New, and New also tearing up listening to Zee. There's just so much love between them. Look at the way New is smiling and looking at Zee when the light went off, and it was just them. You can tell Zee was smiling and looking at him adoringly too. Zee is always here for him in every path of his career. Since the beginning he is #1 supporter of him, and for Nunew he's always his shelter, and his safe place where he can rest after a rough day. The fans project at Impact Arena for Nunew is so beautiful. Nunew seeing his name sparkling in the middle of 15+ audience is really endearing. Zee said actually now I'm trying to get a grip, BCS every shows that Nunew dance in it. Nunew said why? Zee said previously Ia sat there. Then I have to get ready for the stage, and I watched through the screen. Whoa, a new thin waist. And small body. And you did it like I like it some. I like New's dance some, tilde and I scream. Nunew to that extent. Nunew said Ia didn't slay tilde here, like this. Nunew said and this is Nunew's Piazzi. Zee said huh? Piazzi? Nunew said Piazzi, nothing. I didn't say anything. Zee said I thought I just heard. Nunew said I said, Piazzi is Nunew's. Nunew was throwing those gift clouds with right hand. But then he stopped, took out the Nong Serpenti and wore it in his left hand, pinky instead BC he didn't want to take a chance of losing it. Staff said what's it? Oh my god. Overly huge bouquet. Zee said Nunew, let's take a photo first. Nunew said what's this? Zee said a garden of flowers. Nunew concert is grand, so as the flowers. Nunew said it's nice that it's huge, but how can Nunew take it home? Nunew said where'll I place it in my house? Zee said Pama, I'm sorry. Please also take garden of flowers in your car. Pa and Ma gonna gave to turn their house into a horticultural center. I must share this. The florist said that Zee initially wanted to order 1,314 flowers, but the florist didn't have that many flowers, and it was too big, and not convenient to transport, so finally 520 flowers were sent. The florist said, we really can't meet the intense love of the CEO. The florist particularly emphasized that the number of flowers was determined by Zee himself, and they didn't suggest the meaning of the number at all. Asterisk meanings of the numbers. 520, I love you. 1,314, for a lifetime. Asterisk it's worth mentioning that today happens to be Chinese Valentine's Day Kixi festival, so the florist is rather busy. Not the for a lifetime. Combining this up with the song he sang. Guys. I don't think song he sang was for the fans too. It's for Nunew only. The fans he mentioned was just to cover his shyness I think. Fan said how will NN bring the flowers back home? Nunew said I don't know just now where Ia pushed it to. Ia brought it here himself, gave it to me, and brought it back himself. He probably gave them to my parents already because the biggest solo stage and a first concert should be rewarded with the biggest bouquet of flowers. He never misses the consistent one in every season of Nunew life apart from his family. Zee. 1 year since his debut as a singer Nunew has managed to have a concert at the Impact Arena. The first day of the concert he was on stage for 4 hours and 48 minutes. Sung a massive list of songs in 5 different languages. This is insane. Nunew, you're a superstar. I am so emotional, so glad that they put Zee as the last guest in the list for day 1, cause this is the time when Nunew must feel the most overwhelmed and Zee is right there to hug and comfort him.